So today I'm going to be testing the Comica VM40, and I'm also going to be shooting it out alongside the Senheisser MKE 600. The reason I chose the MKE 600 as the mic to shoot out against this Comica is it's just a test for myself because it's a $300 mic and this Comica is a $300 mic, and I want to see if the Comica, which has an insane amount of features, which I will talk about here in just a minute, can hold up to the Senheisser as far as audio quality goes, because I would prefer audio quality over features in some situations. So while talking, I will be bouncing between the two mics so you can just hear the differences. Now, Comica did send me this mic, but they did not ask me to say anything nice about it. They just sent it to me and asked if I did a video review on it. So I will be completely honest in this review about the mic and my thoughts on it. So far, with just any tests that I've done, it's a really good mic, and I recently reviewed the VM30 that they sent me, which you can watch that video here. And it really just became a better mic than the VM30. It seems to be better audio quality wirelessly, but it actually can record 32-bit float inside the mic, which I think is insane. Now for the test comparison, I am recording into tentacle syncs on each of them. This is really just for as much consistency as possible. So I do have a AA powering the MKE 600. I'm sure phantom power might be a little more clean, possibly, into my mix pre, but I did want it to be as even as possible. Since we don't have XLR in the Comica VM40, this seemed like the best option with the least amount of variables to create or introduce differences. Now, if you stick to the end, I will actually compare the wireless as well as the 32-bit float internal and the tentacle sync with the Comica VM30, just to see really how much of a difference all three of those options make. Because obviously, if you can go wirelessly straight into your camera, that might be the most convenient option, but it might also have some audio degradation. I do remember the VM30, I commented that there was a minor hiss when using wireless, but there wasn't any hiss when going directly into it. So maybe the 32-bit float will have no hiss, or maybe the wireless will have no hiss. I did notice there was significantly less hiss than previously, but I'll also let you form your own opinion on this. Now again, thank you to Comica for sending out these mics. I do want this to be as unbiased as possible, so I'm just going to let you formulate your opinions. Let me know in the comments below, is it worth going with the MKE 600 that has way less features than the Comica VM40, or is it worth going with Comica VM40? I know personally I'm leaning with Comica VM40 because typically if I have a job where it's worth it for me audio quality wise, I'm bringing out a sound mixer that's going to use a mic based off the room, whether it's they want an MK50 because it's indoors, or if they have a specific boom they want for outdoors. That's generally my preference, is to hire a professional in that field. And so the VM40 kind of seems like the best run and gun multi-purpose mic in my situation. So again, let me know in the comments below just your thoughts on which one you would choose. And I do have links in the description. It costs you no extra money. However, it does support me and my family if you click on those links and buy from those specific links. What we have here is me talking into tentacle sync, well, into the Comica VM40, which is going into the receiver for this. This is done wirelessly, and into a tentacle sync just to get the cleanest possible audio for us. This is all 32-bit float. This is 32-bit float, which is pretty incredible. And then this is 32-bit float. So when you want to copy over the files from the mic, you just hold down the two buttons on the mic and it'll go into copy mode. You do that from it being powered off, and then you can plug it in and get the files. And then here we have the transmitter. You can cycle through the different modes with mono, stereo, and safety track. As well as on the mic, you can do the same thing there from safety to normal mode. But then you can also cycle through different frequency curves on the mic, whether you want a high pass filter or a low cut filter on that as well. You can also arm the track from the mic itself by holding down the record button, and you'll actually be able to look at the transmitter and see that it's recording. So you can do it from the transmitter or the mic, and you'll see me actually disarm it here on the transmitter itself. That way, if the mic is boomed somewhere, then you can stop the recording, which is pretty handy. How do both of these sound? Directly into the tentacle, and then also just off of the Comica device. And then additionally, I would like to test this mic straight into the tentacle as a wired mic rather than wireless. We are now speaking directly into the tentacle sync straight from our microphone. I'm sorry if you're getting microphonics. There will be links in the description, affiliate links. That helps me out if you decide you like it. But I am purely just testing this mic. See how it sounds. I'll have just real quick side-by-sides at the very end of the video. This will be a real quick and dirty, not anything fancy, but I find these things helpful, and I hope it helps you. And I hope I wasn't out of focus this entire video. Come on, Fuji. You can do better than that. Okay, bye. It's so dark right now. It's so gloomy. That's what happens when you just use window light. Yeah. At least it's just an audio test. This is not for a video quality test.